I'm shivering like a bugger. Welcome to Bolton, everyone. There's 185 150 Lees with the 1335 service from Blackpool North to Manchester Airport, and the thing has just swung closed on me. There, stay open. I'm going to have to stick a bit of paper in there, I think. Now arriving is 152.77 and 154.2. Lord knows what. Just now departed is the 1339 Northern Rail service from Wigan Wallgate to Manchester Victoria. 150.147. Just now coming in is the 1345 Northern Rail service from Manchester Piccadilly to Southport, 142.084. Just now coming in the 1356 Northern Rail service from Rochdale to Wigan Wallgate, 151.32. It's time to do it pace bus style. The delayed, believe it or not, the delayed 1325 service from Blackpool North to Wigan to Manchester Victoria. Oh dear. 142.045. It's now leaving the 1403 Northern Rail service from Wigan Wallgate to Rochdale, 142.061. Leaving the slightly delayed, well, by 15 minutes I should say, 1356 Northern Rail service from Blackpool, Preston to Hazel Grove, 152.28. Now leaving is 185.129, and that is with the slightly delayed 1407 TransPennine Express service from Windermere to Manchester Airport. Now just arriving into Bolton. The heavily delayed 1407 TransPennine Express service from Manchester Airport to Blackpool North, 158.118 and 158.110. Now leaving is the 1413 Northern Rail service from Southport to Manchester Airport, 142.009. Just now arriving is the delayed 1415 Northern Rail service from Hazel Grove to Preston, 156.440 George Bradshaw. Now coming in is the delayed 1420 Northern Rail service to Clitheroe, 151.44. There's an awesome picture I just took there. Just now coming into Bolton Station, the delayed 1425 Northern Rail service from Manchester Victoria to Wigan Wallgate, 152.70. Just now leaving Bolton, the delayed 1425 Northern Rail service from Blackpool North to Manchester Victoria, 152.72. Yeah, crap, the battery's just about to die. Just as the 14 14:32 first TransPennine Express service from Manchester Airport to Edinburgh Waverley and Barrow-in-Furness arrives, which is 14185, and I think if I'm right the other half was 121 something. 121. We'll get a battery change in a second. Now departing Bolton is the 14:35 first TransPennine Express service from Blackpool North to Manchester Airport, 185128. We're getting some good pictures here, folks.
Platform 3, 14:39, Northern Rail service to Manchester Victoria.
Which is not that train. That train is the 14:31 Northern Rail service from Clitheroe to Manchester Victoria, 15134. Just now leaving, looks like being 156425. That is working the 14:39 service to Manchester Victoria. I don't know where that's actually come from, so I'll apologise in advance. Just now coming in the 14:39 Northern Rail service from Manchester Victoria to Blackpool North.
14:40 Northern Rail service to Blackpool North.
142045. Just now coming in is the 14:35 Northern Rail service from Manchester Airport to Southport. We got 156471 leading. Pacer bus of all things, and that's 142025. No, where was this going again? I can't remember. 1456. Which 142049. I think it's going to Rochdale. Comes 150 119. Get back there. With the service to Hazel Grove from Preston. Looks like 15132, yeah, with the 1503 service from Wigan Wallgate to Rochdale. There's the 1507 service from Manchester Airport to Blackpool North, 185150. In Bolton is the 1508 first TransPennine Express service from Edinburgh Waverley and Barrow-in-Furness to Manchester Airport. You got 185133 leading off. The G leads 185142. Now leaving is the 1515 Northern Rail service from Southport to Manchester Airport, 156489. And not even I know where this might be. 1513. 1513, yeah, 1513 Hazel Grove, Preston. 15136. Next up is the 3 service from Manchester Victoria to Clitheroe. It's 15134. Aren't I genius? That's me proving Archie wrong.
Westall, Hindley and Wigan Wallgate.
That's that right there, the 1524 to Wigan Wallgate 156472. And now leaving the 1525 from Blackpool North to Manchester Victoria 156482. On me now is the 1532 33, sorry.
Chorley, Preston, Lancaster, Carnforth, Silverdale, Arnside, Ranger-on-Sands, Kentbank, Carp, Ulverston, Bolton, Roos and Barrow-in-Furness.
That train right there, 185129, what she said. Now leaving this 185120 with the 1535 North TransPennine service from Blackpool North to Manchester Airport. Now leaving the 1531 Northern Rail service from Clitheroe to Manchester Victoria, 15145. Now leaving the 1539 Northern Rail service from Blackpool, I think it's from Blackpool, is this from Blackpool or Wigan? Wigan to Manchester Victoria, 15270. To Blackpool North just coming in behind it. There it is, 150, no, Preston. It's coming in the 1545 Northern Rail service from Manchester Airport to Southport. 142009. What have we got here? We've got the 1556 Northern Rail service from Preston to Hazel Grove. It's 156440. I wonder if this is the 1550 something from Rochdale to Wigan Wallgate, which is 152061. Yeah. This here is the 1600 Northern Rail service from Manchester Victoria to Clitheroe. Let's see what it is. Is it 145? Is it 14? Is it 142? It's 150, 142. Now leaving the 1603 service from Northern Rail service from Wigan Wallgate to Rochdale, 142049. Now leaving is 185, 148 and 128. The 1608 first TransPennine Express service from Glasgow Central to Manchester Airport. Now leaving is your 1613 Northern Rail service from Southport to Manchester Airport. We've got two pacer buses, 142020 and 142084. From Hazel Grove. It's 15228. Now run should be the 1607 late 1607 service.
Train now arriving on platform 4, delivering 1607 TransPennine Express service to Blackpool North.
From Manchester Airport. And it's 185144. We've just switched on the lights as 15144 leaves with the 1617 Northern Rail service from Clitheroe to Manchester Victoria. Now leaving the 1624 Northern Rail service from Blackpool North to Manchester Victoria, 142035 and 142 15223 comes in with the service from Rochdale to Wigan Wallgate. Yeah, it's the TransPennine service from Manchester Airport to Edinburgh Waverley and Windermere. 185 142 and 185 135. 133, sorry. Now let's see what this is. It's 6. So it should be 185, 110 and 118 with the 1635 Northern Rail first TransPennine service from Blackpool North to Manchester Airport, and we are out of here.